We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, the second of four between the Cobras and the Marauders. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Doc Martin is on the mound for game 2. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
So striding in, Mark Lacey. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And he fouls this one off. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big nod.
1-2, here it comes. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
Sinker, 3-2 now. Bouncer up the middle. He's got it. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
The second baseman, English.
Now at the plate, Greg English. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Pitch on the way. English takes the swings from the right-handed batter's box, but he's one of those rare hitters that actually thrives facing same-handed pitching. One of the very best in the game, as a matter of fact, in that type of matchup.
Yeah, Matty, he does not leak with that front side. He keeps that shoulder tucked, stays inside the baseball, and it gives him every opportunity to hammer the fastball and stay on that breaking stuff.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase, but this will land untouched. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Rolled slowly to first. Reined in. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Coming to the plate now, Richard Wise. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. The pitch. And he takes ball 1. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. 2 out, nobody on. Knuckle curve and a beauty, 2-1 now. Now the pitch. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one going for extra bases off the bat. At the plate, Paul Taylor, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Hey, I know we're only in the top of the first, but back-breaking blows are those 2 out, runners in scoring position knocks, and they have a chance to capitalize right here.
Boy, Dero, you touched on it right there. I think as a pitcher, you try to get through that first inning and not have to show all of your pitches and empty out the bucket. That 2-out double right now, he's going to have to buckle down to try to keep this game scoreless.
Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Billy Gore will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This guy has a 3-pitch mix, and he needs all 3 of his pitches. If he has them all working and uses them properly, he has a chance to be very effective.
Now in the box, Jeremy Simmons. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The pitch. Well, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight. They did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. 1-1.
Nope.
Hit back up the middle. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And you're a pitcher right there. You can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Stepping into the box, Josh Carroll. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Count 1-0.
Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1. Weak grounder back to the mound. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Batting first, the first baseman, Gore.
Coming to the plate now, Troy Brennan, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Spinning a throw back to second, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. He's set, and the pitch. There's the circle change, and a dandy that time as he jumps ahead with strike 1.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
And it's quickly 0-2. hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Simmons, a runner at second with one away. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Standing in now, Frankie Shortsleeve. He's right there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. All set for the start of the inning. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, King Giles. Here's the first pitch to him. One count. Here's the pitch. Gets a small piece near the plate. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
The first baseman, Mickey.
At the plate, Sean McKee comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Ready. Here's the first offering. The windup and the 0-1.
1-1.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Peter caught too much of the zone.
A knuckle curve there, and he thought he had him, but it's 2-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Line toward the alley in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So some real problems out there that time, as it'll wind up in E7. To the plate now, Manny Minton, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Ready. Here's the 1-0. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Outside, 3-0 now. From the belt, the pitch. He loses him on ball 4. Digging in, Kevin Nagy, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
More of a comfortable side from the left side. Puts the ball in play. More of a contact hitter from the left side. Might have grown up being a natural left-handed hitter.
Behind on that one. Now behind in the count, 0-1. Both runners on the move. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. It's there in plenty of time. He's out trying to steal third as they get the lead runner here. No score here as we play inning number 2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Here it is. In the dirt here, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. 1-2. Here it is. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. At the plate, Jake Fish, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Third baseman, Jake Fish.
Here comes the first pitch. Circle change, too low, ball 1. Fouled off. Up high, 2-1 now.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Changeup taken for ball 3, well below the zone. Dexter McCain will be next. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
At the plate now, Dexter McCain. Popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. A 1 pitch on its way.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Gore isn't really known as the kind of starter that goes deep into games. It's not that he isn't capable, I'm sure. He just hasn't been that guy that works deep into games with regularity.
Matty V, I'm not sure it's this guy's fault, but I think it's more the fault of the metrics and the way we look at pitchers now, trying to limit the number of pitches and the number of appearances they have with particular guys in the lineup.
The 2-2. It's laid off, and the count runs full.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk, but if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Stepping into the box, Chase Mitchell. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. And the runner will get back standing. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Bottom of the second here with no score. A ball and a strike. Takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Here's the 2-1 home. 2-2.
That counts 2-2.
Runner goes for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw.
Well, it's pretty frigid out there, and I don't know the science behind it, but it seems pretty difficult to get the full speed when it's this cold. Hard to say, but maybe that had a little bit to do with that caught stealing.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. In now, Billy Gore, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
The pitcher, Billy Gore.
Here's the pitch. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Hit toward the right side. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. And with that, we give you a look here at what's happening in the race in the National League Central. Stepping in, Mark Lacey. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
2-0 now. Now the pitch. Fouled away. Third inning, no score to this point. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now back, second base, English.
Ready for another chance, Greg English. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
0-1's the count.
The windup and the 0-1.
Nope, that's the ball.
Down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And another foul ball. Here's another 1-2. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring forth the rookie outfielder, Benito Ortiz.
The right fielder, Benito.
First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone. And this will be fouled away.
1-1. Is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
In there, and it's full 3-2.
Yeah, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Drilled to the right side, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Doc Martin.
In now, Doc Martin, and they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down, and they'll put the tag on him going to first, but the sacrifice is successful.
Sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jeremy Simmons. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Set to deliver the 0-1.
That's out.
This is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location. So a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Stepping in now, Josh Carroll, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 0-1 offering. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And it's 1-2.
Yep, 1-2.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. From the stretch, the 1-2. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on MLB Network after this. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Richard Wise.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
It's taken. Now it's 0-2. Wise normally patrols center field, but he's in left for this one. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside.
Man, a pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
The 1-2. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. This pitch is popped up. Brennan is under this one. One guy.
The third baseman.
So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the two starters. And whoa, you see the big number. How about 99 for a top speed? Not too many guys around the league can match that. Standing in, Paul Taylor. First offering on its way.
Ball, that's out. That's ball 2.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Now the 2-0. Base hit, line drive into the corner. Around first, digging for 2. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
He was able to recognize that pitch early. His eyes lit up on that one. Able to pull it down the line for a nice base hit.
So now to the plate, King Giles, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Comes set with the 0-1. And a breaking ball's bounced out towards second. On to first, and there were 2 down.
The first baseman, number 19.
So stepping in, Sean McKee. He reached on a single in his first try. From the stretch.
Ball 1. Count 1-0.
Ready with the 1-0. Hit hard down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. And he'll get in there safely. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Standing in now, Manny Minton, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. Oh, and 2. Here it is. Thought about it, but he holds up on the knuckle curve. 1-2. And he chased it in the dirt. And that ends the inning. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Bottom of the 4th coming up. Mississippi leads it 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Troy Brennan. Here's the pitch. Line towards center field. Giles has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Settling in now, Frankie Shortsleeve. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he misses inside with that one. Ball one. Now a circle change, but he takes it low. Ball two.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
And that fastball's taken, but catches the outer third.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Into the box now, Jake Fish. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Long run for the right fielder. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Now at the plate, Kevin Nagy. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Here's the first pitch to him. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line towards center field. Carroll is right there, 1 down.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
At the plate, Billy Gore. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Right fielder coming on. And now a lunging catch, and he does a full gainer as well, but somehow hangs on for the second out.
Lacey.
Digging in once again, Mark Lacey. First offering on its way.
Got to be careful with this guy here. He can really handle the bat. Even though they're 2 outs, he might try to drop one down for a base hit.
Oh, and this ball is raked deep down the line in left. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. 1-1. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. He's got it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Dexter McCain, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Dexter McCain.
First pitch of the at-bat. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. 1-0 pitch is a circle change. It runs outside 2-0. Hit on the ground to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Oh, he's safe.
How about it? Shortstop, Chase Mitchell.
Into the box, Chase Mitchell. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Now a throw over, and he just manages to get his hand in. And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. Throw over to the bag. Don't want to forget about it. And he fouls this one off. A runner at first with no outs here. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Got to believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive player, just hit something hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
Working for the punch out and the offering. A shot down the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Nobody out, runner on first. And oh man, that caught him pretty good there as it ricochets toward the third baseline. He's safe. A great recovery, but he couldn't get it there in time.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Benito Ortiz will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Try to change a pace with 2 strikes there, but it misses 1-2. Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Count remains 2-2. From the stretch. Popped him up. English backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
The pitcher, number 64, Chuck Martin.
Ryan Bledsoe takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Doc Martin will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. Set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and he tries to move those runners up a base, but this is a foul ball. comes the 0-1. And he pops up the bunt attempt. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2.
The left fielder, number 10, Jeremy.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jeremy Simmons, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
Ready with the 1-0. Fly ball right down the line in left. Wise is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 5 innings complete. The Cobras lead it 1-0. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Greg English. Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Center fielder on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now back, left fielder, Richard Wise.
Ready for another shot now. Richard Wise, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing, and he pops him up. But this one lands in the bullpen area, a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. There's the knuckle curve laid off, 1-1. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Hit hard on the ground to short, and a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
Nothing fires me up more than watching a hitter take what a pitcher gives him. Pitches away, batter's able to keep his hands inside, not try and do too much, and just force feed a single.
Stepping up now, Paul Taylor, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First pitch coming, here it is. A pitch out, the throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
I'm not sure what else the defense could have done there. They pitched out and the throw was pretty good, but they still couldn't cut him down. You kind of just have to hope he gets a bad jump.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. From the stretch.
That's ball 3.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Open to send him packing. Pitch on its way. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
From the stretch, King Giles is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
He's ready. Now the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And a double steal try here. Swinging a ground ball to 3rd. Gonna be a tough play. And indeed, he'll not even cry as he goes to 1st, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away.
The first baseman, number 19, Mickey.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Sean McKee will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Ortiz is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Striding in once again, Josh Carroll. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. In there, a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
First things first, here's a throw over. And a dive, but he's back in. In now, Troy Brennan. A ball and no strikes. No hits to this point. That misses 2-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a 3rd time.
Fouled off. The 2-1 home. He's running in there. Now the throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. So they still haven't picked up an extra base hit in this one, but that stolen base at least gets him a guy in scoring position.
Yeah, and I think that's exactly what the manager was thinking there, Matt. Hey, if we aren't driving the ball with any authority today, we need to make something happen in a different way. They only need a single to the outfield now to push a run across.
And that's going to fall. A base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's 1st and 3rd now with nobody out.
How frustrating is that, Dan? He tries to bury something in with 2 strikes, and this guy throws out a fillet of fish to the opposite field.
You know, sometimes you have to tip your cap that inside-out swing. As a pitcher, you think you've thrown a good pitch, but sometimes as a hitter, they put a good swing on it and still ends up for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Frankie Shortsleeve. 0-1 the count. swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Good time to try to put the ball down in the strike zone. You can either get a strikeout or a potential double play ball.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. The next 0-2 is taken for ball 1.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
To the plate now, Jake Fish, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Lifted the other way to left center. Long run for the center fielder. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third, as this should get him on the board. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly, as that'll square things at 1-1. So we're back to even now after the sac fly. And stepping in will be the very fleet-footed Dexter McCain. Here's the first pitch to him. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
I'm seeing him aim the ball right now, and that's a trap you fall into as a pitcher when you're not as confident in your stuff as you should be. You've got to trust your stuff.
3-1. 3-2 now.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
3-2 pitch. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Now at the plate, Chase Mitchell. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
1-0.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Down the line and fair. That's a hit. Brennan rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the run will score all the way from first. It's now 3-1.
Hey, even though we're in the middle of this one here, Bureau, that's a big base hit with 2 RBIs to boot.
Yeah, you never know when it's going to come, Dan, but when you see runners in scoring position, you're up to the plate, your eyes light up, and you have to come through for the team. Great at bat right there.
Michael Jordan will take the ball now is the new pitcher.
Michael Jordan.
At the plate, Benito Ortiz, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. The 2-1 home. Three runs already home here. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. 7th inning coming up. Mars is out in front here, 3-1. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Gabriel Barrera will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Maurice Mays is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Leading off the inning, Manny Minton, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Fouled away. Now another 1-2. Got him on a good slider there, swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
The catcher, number 13.
Now to the plate, Kevin Nagy. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. The 1-0. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Simmons is underneath this one. 2 gone.
Now back, the pitcher, Michael Jordan.
Jonathan Atkins will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And Looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Wind up and the 0-1. Down the first baseline. But this will get foul for strike 2. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a line drive. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0, he's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Eloy Aguilera takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
Runner back safely. Standing in now, Mark Lacey, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw is not going to get him as he swipes second. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag, so let's analyze it with show track. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. Now the 1-1 pitch. Runner's on his way to third. Pitch is high. The throw is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
And to me, they just can't let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm. Here he swipes third, and they just kind of gave it to him.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone, so he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
Now batting, Greg English. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0 home.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th inning
Tim Lee gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Lee.
Standing in, Maurice Mays. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Here's the pitch. 0-1 pitch. Lee stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Hey, this guy has been an absolute solid player his entire big league career, and I expect him to have a ton of suitors come this offseason.
Here it comes, 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. He might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late, had no chance to put that ball in play.
So now to the plate, Jeremy Simmons, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Giles is there, 2 gone.
Now back, the center fielder, Josh Carroll.
Striding into the box, Josh Carroll. First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
Swing and a looper to left. Left fielder coming in, but he won't get there. It falls in.
The batter, the first baseman, Gore.
In now, Troy Drennan, as he'll take a look at ball one. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the 1-0, and there he goes towards second. That's a strike to throw down. And not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
The 1-1 home. It swung on and missed for strike number 2. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Bernie Gerbrock will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Richard Wise. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now back, first baseman, Gore.
Digging in, Paul Taylor. From the stretch. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Eighth inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Set. Here's the 3-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Ripped down the first base line. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now back, the center fielder, King Giles.
Striding in, King Giles. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Here comes the first pitch.
0-1's the count.
The 0-1 delivery. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And he takes a called strike 2.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Ed Robinson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Robinson.
Ready once again, Frankie Shortsleeve.
The catcher, Frankie Shortsleeve.
First delivery to him on the way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Pitch on the way. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Giles is there, and he has it for the first out.
The batter, the third baseman, Jake Fish.
Digging in, Jake Fish has got an RBI despite an 0-for-2 effort to this point. Pitch on the way.
Ball one, no strike.
And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. A 1-0 delivery. That's wide, 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Dexter McCain waits on deck. 1 out, nobody on. That one's in there. 3-1.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Fastball too high. Ball 4.
The batter, number 3, second baseman, Dexter.
Digging in to try it again. Dexter McCain. First offering on its way. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Runners on first with 1 down. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Flash Miller will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Flash Miller.
And he gets ahead 0-1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Sets the target low here, and it misses. 1-1. 2 out with the man at first. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. DJ Ryan takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Sean McKee, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closeout.
1 ball, no strikes, the count. The 1-0 is swung on, missed, and that's strike 1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. Here it comes. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
Now a ball hit in the air to straightaway left. This is carrying well. Out of here. A solo shot here to left, as it's now a 3-2 ball game.
That, my friends, is a cardinal sin for any closer. You can't give up the long ball. Good thing for him, he still has the lead. We'll see now if he can rebound and actually keep it.
The right field, number 18.
Into the box, Manny Minton, as he rips it on the ground to second. On the first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Now back, second, Kevin Nagy.
Digging in now, Kevin Nagy. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming, here it is. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Set. Here's the 0-1. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Jerry Jordan will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. This one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making it work for this one.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. A ball and a strike.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
Come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. That being very aggressive right now.
And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And hold all tickets now as the tying run gets into scoring position with a 2-out double.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they live to fight some more.
Stepping in now, Mark Lacey. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Two out here and a runner at second. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Two and one after the foul ball there. Ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And he'll make the catch to end it as the Marauders come back to even up this 4-game series at a game apiece as this one is over.
Well, that's not exactly how you draw it up. He gave up a long ball to make it interesting, but it was the only run he gave up, and he hangs on to collect the save.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Marauders rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Doc Martin takes the win on the mound, his second of the year. DJ Ryan earns the save out of the bullpen, his second. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Here now is our final line score. First, for your victorious home team, 3 runs on 8 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. For the visitors, 2 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 49 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Last season.